Alright, so quick, simple, to the point. I just want to make this video to respond. First, we're going to start by clearing my name, as this is my channel, and obviously I want to clear my name. Alright? Alright. Firstly, yes, I did get paid, and to be exact, I made 117k Robux, like $400 USD. And I do want to make this clear, because a lot of people seem to think the reason I did what I will explain later in the video is because I didn't get paid. I've said since the beginning I got paid. Here's proof of me saying it. That's never what this was about for me personally. I'm speaking for myself, not other people. Keep that in mind. You're probably wondering, well, if it's not for your money, what could your issues with Mo possibly be? And my main issue is him being openly and dishonest about my payment.
And figured out it was YDS. Now, me and YDS and them, Ven, Muzz, Karma, we handled everything. I've also paid them for what they have done, even though they have scammed me, and I have paid them exactly the amount they were happy with. I will be providing that as well. After this incident and this happened, they wanted to come back and work. I hired Karma again alone because I thought he was going to be the trustworthy one. After this has happened,
and presenting it as if I scammed him, saying that I took over 100k from him, which is strictly not true, and we're gonna go over that. So, as you can see by these screenshots, Mo had agreed to pay me up front for a second time, as the day before he had paid me up front around 65k Robux. I didn't get percent of the group, because there's a 2-week holding period on Roblox, so we were waiting for that. But the second day, for the second upfront payment, I had told him that I was busy, and I had told him this the day before, so he proposed giving me a bonus. Now keep in mind, this is him saying this, as he is the one who sent the message. I know, shocking. This bonus hadn't been exactly agreed upon, but let's continue the timeline just so you can see what I'm talking about. After a few more minutes of talking, he once again states, I'll bless you up with Robux tomorrow. So that's him doubling down that he will, in fact, pay me another upfront payment for what I'm doing that day. Here's a screenshot of me requesting 7%, which I in fact did not get, but it's kind of understandable for reasons I'll get to later. Now here's a screenshot of him the next day, where he once again states that he will give me Robux for what I did the previous day. Now that's 4 times of him saying that he would give me some sort of upfront payment for what I did the previous day. Now, it's important to mention that he later tries to walk back his offer and walk back his bonus, saying that he will take my percent and give me a one-time payout for $100 because of what someone else had done on the dev team to make him think that, oh, I'm scared, I'm gonna get scammed or something. So not only was he like threatening to take my percent, he was also threatening to give me less than the original payment, which he had suggested a bonus for. And obviously, this made me upset because this guy's playing with my money. I'm still a minor. I still live with my parents. It's also important to notice I can't sign contracts because I am still a minor. Okay, so after like a bunch of arguing over this, because I did not mess with that at all, I put up a shirt for 100k basically saying, fuck you, do this or I'm not doing shit. And he said, I'll buy it if you help with one more thing. So basically, after the bonus, after threatening to walk back my percent and trying to give me a one-time payment for no reason, before I did anything, and before he had any proof of me doing anything, as I screen shared all my DMs with everybody he wanted me to. So, and there's dates, so don't worry, he can never say that it's because, oh, I tried to backdoor the game, because that comes in the future. And yes, I did put something in the game that wasn't supposed to be there, but you'll see soon that it wasn't probably what you think it is. After that, we spent basically a day arguing, and I had to lie, admittedly. I pretended that I still wanted to work on the game, because at this point, I did not want to work on the game anymore. He finally agreed to give me the 100k. Robux, by the way, not dollars. The 100k should have been for the day before, but he tried to walk it back multiple times. And changing what he wants to do, just general weird behavior, which, listen, if you're the boss, going back and forth makes you look bad either way. So even if you want to say, oh, I wasn't sure, that still makes him look bad. But after this, after I got the 100k and did what I did, I'll explain that later, he then claimed that I had taken over 100k from him and scammed him, which is not true. All of this should have been for the day before. Multiple times. Him saying 3 times that he would pay me for the day before. Him saying that it would be a bonus, which he proposed 10 hours in studio that day after school. I went from school like I got home at like 3, and I spent like another 10 hours in studio trying to work on stuff. And don't worry, I'm gonna send my entire DMs with him. I will screen share and take IDs. You will see the entire thing. So for those of you who don't believe just screenshots, I will literally show my entire DMs with him, screen recording and everything. I don't care how much stuff in there makes me look bad. I don't care how much it looks like I'm bag chasing, because to be fair, I did want money, but yeah, who doesn't? I'm gonna screen share everything because I have nothing to hide. Now that you've seen that he's just blatantly lying and walking back his offers multiple times and just being generally weird to work with, you could definitely start to understand why I got suspicious of him, including the other stuff and other drama that had been going on at the time. And for the next reason I really started to not like him is because it became apparent to me that he made a bunch of pedophilic and weird comments toward minors. As many of you guys have probably heard, this clip is him saying,
Stop, bro. Don't kick her. Don't kick her, bro. Bro, she sounded sexy, bro. Like, she sounded like she can degrade me
She's
and
like
call me her
13,
bitch,
bro.
bro.
Chill out, bro. She's like
Do I
13.
give a fuck?
Okay, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, come back on stage, bro.
Wait,
Come back on
she's
stage.
Said she
she said I'm
14, bro.
14.
Nah,
Nobody
she
give a
said she
fuck. Bitch, come
18.
take these back shots.
do I give a fuck? In response to someone saying that a 13-year, like him saying that a 13-year-old girl sounds sexy. That is so weird. Now, whether or not you think this is a pedophile or just a really weird joke is entirely up to you. Personally, I think he probably didn't want the 13-year-old, but it was very weird comment to say as a grown-ass man, along with multiple screenshots of him just being weird towards women and allegedly talking to minors. Listen, I can't say these are 100% for sure, but um, personally, if someone has evidence building up against them for multiple years from multiple different sources, I am personally inclined to believe it. So I personally believe these claims, and I personally think that he is some weird, maybe not a pedophile, but he's very weird behavior that I do not mess with, and I am still a minor myself. So I find this very weird, knowing this grown man is saying these weird comments about children, and he obviously hasn't matured since he was like 10. And the next big reason I don't like him is blatantly disrespectful behavior. Examples, he would like ear rape the mic. He would just eat in the mic as loud as possible, sitting there while people are trying to work. Every 2 seconds, he would constantly ask for updates, which I mean, fair enough, but like literally, it was like every 5 minutes, and like we could not get stuff done in that time. He was literally actively slowing down development by how much he asked. Like, it wasn't informative questions either. He wasn't asking good questions. He was just like, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? It was like essentially the game development version of saying, are we there yet? Like, bro, like literally not even 10 minutes. It was like every 2 minutes. He was just getting in the way. And oh my god, the third reason is actually crazy. He is constantly flexing. He's always flexing. He always feels the need to flex, which I genuinely do not understand, including the point of flexing on children in his tester server. I'm gonna play a clip of him literally lying to little kids about devexing $5 million.
But 6 months ago, I DevX'd like 800 million Robux.
800 million?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, bro, you can tell by their voices that all these testers, they're like 14 through 15-ish, around that age group. And half of them don't even believe him. It's actually funny. Like, bro, how sorry do you have to be as a grown-ass man that you have to flex on children over Roblox? Like, that's just weird. Like, I don't care. I don't care what you think of him. I do not like him. Personally, I do not like him for all of these reasons. Whether or not he's a pedophile, I can't say certainly. I'm not claiming he is 100% a pedophile. I'm just saying, allegedly, he does have really weird context and really weird screenshot around it, like surrounding him. Now, when you think of Roblox being the main audience is literally children, is this really the type of person you want in charge of such a large and impressionable community? Now, honestly, there's a lot more I could talk about, but they aren't super relevant to my point at hand, and I don't want to drag this out too much, so I'm just going to move on to the next topic. And yes, it's about the quote-unquote backdoor, which, if you look at their own video, was just a GUI, a text message saying, join discord.gg/multiversal. This is a vanity link to a server that I own, followed by saying the real anime realms. Don't worry, your data is safe, but don't spend any more money. Mo's a scammer and thinks of you as a money bag. Now this is clearly displayed in their video where they say I'm backdooring them. And if you can't tell by the message, by me saying, don't worry, your data is safe, don't spend any more money, I don't know what you think. Like, I genuinely don't know what to tell you. Just look at the message. Okay. I mean, if you think, oh, I tried to tell them not to get scammed, not to spend money on a game that Mo admits is a cash grab in my DMs multiple times, and then called me poor when I said let's go screenshot for screenshot, then said 2 seconds later, oh, I don't care if it's my game, I can do what I want, I can make it a cash grab if I want, which, who knows, it might not even be his game. I mean, luck doesn't really look that much better right now, but two wrongs don't make a right, I'll just say that. And you could say that about me, but in my defense, I did think this was genuinely for a good purpose, because there's actual little kids spending money, which is definitely their parents, on a game that is not gonna last long for a guy who's just gonna use it to flex on other kids. Like, bro, you're just weird. Like, that's just such a weird way to move. And finally, as for the other devs, I just want to leave this example. Let's say Luck shoots someone, they die. I know, crazy. Ooh. Now let's say Mo shoots someone, they die. Ooh, crazy. They both did this out of malice. 100% chance. Let's just say in this hypothetical, they both literally did this for no other reason except they wanted to, and they actually hated the person. Now, if Mo goes snitches on Luck, it doesn't make the fact that Mo shot someone go away. So next time you hear a response, keep that in mind. There could be two bad sides just as easily as there is a good side. And no, I'm not on Luck's side. And no, I literally do not know Luck.